kick. Why does Nichelle mean so much to Dan? That is quite the question. Maybe the answer should be in form of another flashback? Things all started 4 years ago when Dan was still in college. During his time at Normville University, he had been studying a lot, mainly science and physics engineering. As you might have expected, he was a top student in all classes regarding those two subjects. Science was a hyperfixation that Dan had ever since he was a little kid, and he loved studying and experimenting with it in general. However, it wasn't exactly his calling. This was and still is the only problem Dan faces in his everyday life. He doesn't know and can't figure out what his career path should be. At least he did have one friend during this time, that being Nichelle Ladonna, who not only was his only friend in college, she was also at the same university for a different reason. She always wanted to be an actress, and by studying and taking a lot of classes, she was getting one step closer and closer to her goal. She basically had her whole life's career planned out. This was something that Dan didn't have. Unlike Nichelle, he has and still has a harder time figuring himself out. And the reason he got along with Nichelle so quickly was because how nonchalant she was about everything and how genuine of a person she was. Dan liked her a lot and would hang out with her every day on campus. However, when it came to romance, it was a subject that Dan didn't really understand a lot, but being around Nichelle did change his perspective on the idea a little. His whole life, Dan always knew he was asexual. Him being ace was at least one thing he was proud of regarding himself. But just because he was asexual, that didn't mean he didn't have to be in a relationship with anyone. And one day when Dan was walking outside campus and found a flyer/invite to a campus party, he instantly took that opportunity and called Nichelle and told her to change their schedules so that they could go to this party together that night. The main goal of Dan's plan being telling her how he feels about her while they were at the party. That night at the party, just imagine the most stereotypical college party ever. Stoners and frat guys, free snacks, and lots of couples making out. This whole surrounding was a bit too much for Dan, as he wasn't exactly a party person, per se. Nichelle was the complete opposite, immediately running off to go find something to do. And this is how Dan's time at the party went. Him trying to get Nichelle's attention and keeping her from getting distracted by something till he just gave up, sitting off somewhere by himself. Considering if he should really take things to the next level with Nichelle. Seeing a nearby couple making out nearly made him gag. But looking away and at another more simple, romantic, lovey-dovey couple was more of what Dan wanted. He didn't want to be with Nichelle for any lustful desire. He wanted to be with her because he felt like he needed someone like her on an emotional and personal level. With Dan being a more modest, secure, always in his comfort zone kind of guy who was always confused about where he should go next in life, being with Nichelle sounded perfect to him because she was the kind of person to help him and push him to his limits and out of his comfort zone. Her bright, confident, and extroverted demeanor did contrast from his more introverted, self-doubting, and timid demeanor. In science, opposite attraction is a fundamental principle, where an object's charge electrifies, like how a positive and a negative charge can attract to one another. And this is how Dan felt about Nichelle. Like his science, he just felt like his electrical charge didn't couldn't spark without hers. But what if Nichelle didn't feel the same, he thought. Thoughts like those overflowing his mind, he abandons his plan about asking Nichelle to be more than just his friend, as he decided he wanted to leave. Till he's then stopped by Nichelle, who asks his permission to take their relationship as more than just a friendship. Even with his plan scrapped, he was just relieved that all of his paranoid thoughts were all just, well, paranoia, and that Nichelle's electrical charge felt the same as his did. Soon after that night at the party and after their graduation, they started dating. And they even ended up finding a place where they could move in together. And the best part was that the both of them got what they wanted. Dan getting someone who he just felt safe around, as he would always be there to help and support as she returned the favor. And Nichelle, she was just glad she got a man. Now, to answer the question, why does Nichelle mean so much to Dan? Because she was his everything. He wasn't complete as an individual without her, and he'll do anything to keep their electrical charge going.
Nah, I don't see the appeal. Who are you calling a dummy? Dummy. Oh shit. Fuck my leg. Fuck. Ouch. What the fuck did you do that for? How I'm able to talk is none of your beeswax. What the hell are you doing in my shop? Well, you're wrong. I am the owner. I mean, I did kill the original owner by stabbing her 37 times in the chest with a butter knife. But that also further proves that I am the owner. And you're an annoying little bitch. Wait a minute. Oh fuck, not again. Oh, my leg. Shit. Hey buddy, it's me, Oscar.
Hello again, my good chap. Were you able to capture him?
Yeah, about that.
You fucking bastard! Are you seriously telling me you were able to capture him? What happened?
He had a goddamn baseball bat, and he had me falling down some stairs like Johnny in The Shining.
God damn it. Oh well, I suppose I should probably just throw your Pinocchio ass into the wood chipper.
Wait, no. Don't do that, please. Give me another chance.
Alright, fine. I won't throw you into the wood chipper. Instead, once you get back here, your punishment will be to sit in a tiny little corner on a tiny little stool with a stupid little hat that says dumbass.
Okay, that's fine with me, I guess.
Well, gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
What's up?
I think it's about time we move on to Plan B.